do it, Captain.
Good morning on, God, what day is it? It's a Monday, it's early, and it's dark out. And they got Frank, Matt, and Robert on board. Frank, where are we going?
Palmdale FAA.
Palmdale FAA. Okay, so we're gonna take off on 7, and we're gonna make a turn to 1, and we'll go 137. We're gonna call up, get our clearance. You guys are buckled in back there?
We're buckled in.
Yes.
Good to go.
Checklist complete. Mixture's up. We'll check the time here. What's our wheels up time? 6:18, 3 minutes past schedule. That's pretty good. Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Joy, taking runway 7, straight out departure, Auburn. Ain't nobody around. We take the whole runway, and I'm going to lose the landing lights and the taxi light. We don't need that. First thing, we want fuel flow in the mid to high 40s. High 40s, mid to high 40s, that's good. I'm getting 42.9, that's cold, that's good. Back to airspeed now, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. It's windy. 95, a little bit of back pressure, tap the brakes, pull the gear up, pitch forward, blue line. Straight out. Yeah, this is rising terrain, and we're going to stay VFR. Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, right crosswind off of 7, departing the area to the south. Auburn. Now let's just stay low and get our clearance. NorCal, good morning, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet off Auburn, IFR in the system, ready to copy clearance.
513 Sierra Juliet, squawk 3355 and maintain VFR for now.
3355 VFR, 513 Sierra Juliet. Any lower, we would have picked up our IFR on the ground.
513 Sierra Juliet, radar contact a mile southeast of Auburn, the altimeter is 2983, the altitude leaving.
2983, we were leaving 2,503 Sierra Juliet. Waiting for your...
3 Sierra Juliet, roger. Can you main your own terrain and obstruction clearance and climb through 4,000?
3 Sierra Juliet, affirmative.
3 Sierra Juliet, roger. Leaving 4,000, you're clear to Willie J. Fox via direct. Climb and maintain flight level 190.
Okay, we're cleared to William J. Fox direct 190, own terrain clearance after 4,000, 513 Sierra Juliet. Okay.
3 Sierra Juliet, read back correct. Altimeter 2983.
3 Sierra Juliet, 2983. Okay, so we are good to go. We're going to get a little help here.
1960, how's the visibility there around the airport?
So we're going to provide our own terrain clearance.
Coming up off your about 2 to 3 o'clock there in 5 miles.
To 4,000.
That was 1960, cleared visual approach running 17 right.
Everybody agree that we can provide terrain clearance to 4,000?
I agree.
We're at 3,300.
Make it so.
All right, so he gave us 190. So to answer your question, Robert, I filed for flight level 210.
Okay.
So let's set that up.
Southwest 1349, turn 10 degrees right for the sequence and descend and maintain 2,000.
And let's go ahead and put the radar on here. We'll put it on weather.
1349, affirmative, 10 right, down to 2,000.
So you can see the next rad weather here, but we're going through an area of yellow here, which is moderate precip. And we got the pitot heat on and the ice protection on. All right, so we're 4,500. We got our IFR. We're not IMC yet. So that's pretty simple takeoff and en route. So far we got a headwind of 4, but it's supposed to turn around as we climb. We are now IMC.
Ratio.
So we're about to enter an area of precip. Now since we're really tilted up, the plane is tilted up, let's go down to like 2 degrees and see, 1.75, and see if it starts to paint in front of us. Let's try 1.5.
NorCal, good morning, American.
So I don't know which direction this is moving.
1544 NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
We're don't need, I got some moisture on the windshield, outside air,
Contact Capital Tower 125.
right at freezing at 32. Not seeing any ice set up yet. Don't need the heated windshield yet, or maybe at all, we'll see.
Golden Eagle 3 Sierra Juliet, turn 10 degrees right, vector for traffic.
10 degrees right, 3 Sierra Juliet. All right, so we'll...
Juliet entering light to moderate precipitation that extends for the next 50 miles. Expect back on course in 10 miles.
3 Sierra Juliet, yeah, we're painting the same weather, and we'll expect back on course in 10 miles.
Southwest 1349, I can turn you towards the airport, or do you want to take it across the final for descent?
So, Robert, you see the right gauge?
Yep.
There's a signal conditioner
Approach runway 17 right.
that you can, there's two adjustments, one for full and one for empty. So Ash will have to adjust it to the shop. I have to adjust it. I thought that maybe it was a bad gauge.
Yeah.
But we swapped the signal conditioners, and the problem stayed on, or stayed with the conditioner. So tell me, Frank, if you were in your plane, would you be a little worried right now at freezing with visible moisture outside?
Of course. Yeah, I don't have any
boots.
I don't have any boots.
You got de-ice.
You used to have them, but they took long.
That's the worst thing that you can do to a plane is take the ice off, take the ice, take the de-ice equipment off. It's a nice smooth ride, and we're getting a little bit of trace of ice on the boots.
Yep.
You showing some on your side?
Yeah, we can. A little bit.
Just a trace. The prop heat is what's important, believe it or not. It really degrades if you have any ice on the props, because it's an airfoil like your wing, and it takes away lift of the prop. This is a known ice plane, so you're certified for flight into known icing. And what gives it the known icing is, Robert, correct me if I'm wrong, or you can add anything, 2 pitot tubes,
yep.
stall vane, root boots, wings and tail, heated windshield, or a plate, or some kind of a heated windshield. I'm not sure if an alcohol windshield works or not. Did I miss anything, Robert?
Nope.
That's what gives you known ice.
40 miles after that.
Heated props.
Heated props, yeah, that's right.
3 Sierra Juliet, proceed direct J Foxtrot.
3 Sierra Juliet, turning direct to the airport now.
November 3 Sierra Juliet, contact Oakland Center 119.75. Good day.
1975 for the center, 513 Sierra Juliet. Thanks and good morning. Okay, here's the center. Center, good morning. Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, checking on, leaving 150,190.
513 Sierra Juliet, Oakland Center, climb maintain flow 210.
210, 513 Sierra Juliet. Okay, 210.
Just for my verification, you are direct Whiskey Juliet Foxtrot at the time?
513 Sierra Juliet, that's affirmative.
Roger.
Yeah, I should have told him when I checked on. And center 513 Sierra Juliet, we're on top now, 17,000 and nothing else above us.
3 Sierra Juliet, Roger, thanks.
That eliminated at least half.
Juliet, contact Oakland Center 134.37.
3437 for the center, 513 Sierra Juliet. Center, good morning, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, checking on 17,400 for 210, direct William J. Fox.
Yes, that's ice on the windshield.
513 Sierra Juliet, Oakland Center.
So now we're getting ready, we're up here almost in the flight levels. You're not going to hear jack from other planes to speak of. Oh, look at this. More clouds. Because, for the most part, we're in that in between. Air carriers above us.
Everybody else
normally aspirated below us.
3 Sierra Juliet, contact Oakland Center 123.8.
23.8 for the center, 513 Sierra Juliet. Thanks and good morning. Okay. We get passed around a lot.
I'm surprised.
Well, we're 204 in the ground speed on the climb. Center, good morning. Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, checking on flight level 190, 500, flying to 210, direct William J. Fox.
Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, up center, Roger.
That's beautiful up here.
Isn't it nice? And you'd think, looking at it,
Yeah, 3899
that you're at like, 5,000 feet, right? Well, we are. The cabin's pressurized to 5,000. There's 200, flight level 200. So when we level off, we'll do a trip around the G600 and then turn the cameras off. We're not getting we're not getting a big tailwind. I tell you where I wouldn't want to be heading is due west right now.
Yeah, 91
the wind
knots.
is 91 knots. Wow.
Are you ready for some slow flight?
2550.
Negative. Negative.
Turns again?
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. I've never seen this crab this much. Okay, 138, and we're doing 165. That's 27 degrees crab. That's a pretty shot to the left there. Let me grab a still of that with my camera, even though it's into the sun, it's worth taking a picture.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
243 knot ground speed's not bad.
243, yeah.
What do you get up to on occasion?
The fastest I've seen on this little indicator there is 303. All right, let's take a trip around the G600 here because we're going direct to William J. Fox. We're on GPS 1, 884 miles away. It's 6:57 in the morning, minus 4 degrees Fahrenheit.
November 2466 Charlie cleared.
We got a tailwind of 25 and a crosswind of 84. Yes, I said it, 84. 88 total wind. We're showing 206 on the true airspeed, 247 on the ground speed, 147 indicated. We're coordinated. 158 is not our heading, but we're 20 degrees crabbed. You can see the crab angle here to stay level because this is coming in so hard. The bug at 10,000 is just put away. Flight level 210 and 2992 when you're in the flight levels. And you can see that we just came out of the weather. So look out the front window, you can see we're over a sea of clouds. So that's where we're at. We're going to turn the cameras off and pick them up later on.
Contact Oakland Center 132.05.
I think this camera is on the Fritzeroo.
Just got a call from center to leave 210 for 14,000. Here we go.
Okay, we're down to 14,000 and 2985 on the altimeter 5130 Juliet.
And 30, I'm sorry, that was partially blocked. Just make sure, pilot's discretion of 14,000.
14,000, 5130 Juliet. All right, we just got the call to descend. So we'll put the nose down and let's see what kind of speed we can get. So we're down to 14,000 and 29084. So I put this altimeter on 29084. When we leave here, that'll be my reminder. You know, normally the other way to do it would you go to page 2 here and you just write 2984 just to remind yourself. We're getting 256 on the ground speed with a 600 feet a minute descent, which puts us there in 20 minutes. Now I'm showing, what is this?
Something right there.
It could be our shadow. I don't know. Take a look. It just disappeared. It just disappeared. Sometimes you get shadows of yourself. It's odd. The one the other day wasn't a shadow, though, was it, Robert?
No, it was not. That was really close.
Well, it was close. We were flying. They called traffic, and as you know, it was okay. Inside, we'll maintain visual separation. Alan spotted it.
Yeah.
And then we're flying. We're IFR, and I'm watching it, and it's 500 below us, 300 below us. And I said, hey, I gotta break my altitude. And they were talking on the radio, and you couldn't tell them.
You couldn't break in?
No, and I don't care. I pulled up, and you know we got above it, and it went past us pretty close. And you know Alan got on the line and chewed out the controller very mildly. So that was almost a near miss. And then I said to him, I said, yeah, you saw it, and we were supposed to maintain visual separation. It's on us that we didn't watch it. But this helped us avoid it because it turned up yellow. Even if you're not paying attention,
Yeah, you'll see yellow.
It'll be yellow, and it was also audible in the headset. And I'm hand flying that on the approach.
Good morning.
And I was kind of counting on him to watch it. Because I'm not watching. I can't see out there. Anyway, I never saw it initially.
Southwest 1465.
And but this said, okay, he's getting closer. And then I called him up, and they said, pilots, altitude at your discretion. I said, hey, I climbed to get away from traffic, and they said the altitude at your discretion. Then we went back. Then I went back down. So now that we're going in, let's do our RNAV checklist because let's check the weather there. Can we get the ATIS yet?
Yeah, the next sector
information Kilo 13500.
Few minutes.
250 at 30 gust 38. Visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperatures 11. Dew point -2. Altimeters at 29 or 8 tree. Visual approaching use landing departing runway 24. Advise initial contact. You have information Kilo.
So, did I hear the winds are 30 knots? Did you hear that, Robert?
Yep.
30 knot wind. Good thing it's blowing down the runway, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so load the approach. It's, I guess if the wind's blowing 30 knots at 250, I think the approach for 24 would be in order, wouldn't it? So we got the approach loaded. Brief the approach plate. We'll go over to here and take a look at the flight plan. And so here's the RNAV for 24. So airport elevation is 2350. All that restricted area. We're coming from up in here. They'll probably give us, I don't know what they're going to give us, Surut, wherever that is. Maybe not. Surut's here. Oh yeah, Surut. I don't know if we're going to go back and then in. We'll see what they give us. And then we're out 6,000 outside of Surut. And Trinnell is 3,700. That's the final approach fix. And then our minimums, class Bravo, 20, or class Charlie is also 2760. So we'll do menu, set minimums, enter. Barometric pressure 2760. Enter, and it pops up here. And if we have to do the mist, we went over that earlier, so we're going to hit this here. This is why I want the touch screen. So the mist is climb, left turn to 6,000, direct to Palmdale, hold. But the weather's clear there, unless there's a vehicle on the runway, we're not going to miss.
November 3, Sierra Juliet, contact Joshua approach 124.55.
2455 for Joshua, 513 Sierra Juliet. Thanks and good morning. He might give us a different direct. Joshua, good morning. Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet checking on 15,800 for 14,000. We're still direct to William J. Fox.
Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, Joshua. Roger, Palmdale altimeter 2985, safe approach attention for Fox.
2985, first time there, we'd like to do the RNAV runway 24 for 513 Sierra Juliet.
3 Sierra Juliet, Roger.
I think it's prudent to do the approach because here's the runway orientation here, 24.
Yep.
And so we would have to go, they'll keep you.
513 Sierra Juliet, flighting 120, vectors for the RNAV runway 24.
120, 513 Sierra Juliet. All right, so they're going to give us vectors for the RNAV, so we're going to change it to heading 120. So I'm going to, since we're on heading now and we're getting vectors, I'm going to anticipate that we're going to go to Surut and just kind of put where Surut is, since that's, there's only 2 fixes there. And Robert, normally they won't give you the final approach fix as a vector initially, will they?
No.
And so we're going to, so that beep was for 1,000, from 14,000. So let me pull this out a little bit, or this one, but Surut.
It's straight ahead.
It's straight ahead, and it, it looks like they might, this route will give you, this nicks the restricted area. So either it's cold or they're going to jog us over a little bit because this line goes right through the restricted area. You can see it here.
Number 3 Sierra Juliet, descend and maintain 8,000.
8,000, 513 Sierra Juliet.
What is the MHV airport directly in front of us?
Mojave.
Okay.
That's where the Rutans fly out of, right?
Yep.
Some SpaceX stuff probably there. So I'll keep centering this to see. So the heading direct to Sarut is 131. We're heading 120. So when they say fly heading 120, you always fly that on your equipment. So if he notices that your GPS is tracking, because you don't go by your track, you always go by your indication, and they know the winds, and they'll say, you know, sometimes they'll say, okay, give me 5 more left or whatever, because you're drifting into the wrong spot. I think we're going to see 300 something here. There's 300. That's picture worthy, isn't it? 301, we hit the threes, man. .301 on the ground speed. Of course, we got a tailwind of 51 and vertical speed of 1,400. And we're going down to 8,000. All right, 302. So we're going to go ahead and start reducing power. All right, so the RNAV checklist. So when on inbound course, activate vectors to final, take off GPS, disarm the approach. You know, if you're in the clouds, you know, this ground's pretty close, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't, I mean, compared to what we've been seeing. All right, we're getting ready to level off here. Well, you saw 300, man.
Yep.
Expect a bump on the other side of this stuff. And we're in the yellow, so I'm going to pull it up some.
When I said we're in the yellow, that means we're in the yellow arc on the airspeed. That is for smooth air only. That's why I'm slowing down.
All right, there's our level off at 8,000. Say goodbye to the 300 speeds.
This Mojave's where Elliot Segun flies out of.
Who's that?
He's the test pilot for Sanders. He flies the...
For Colonel Sanders, the chicken guy?
No, Sanders Racing, the guys who have the Sea Furies up at Ione. And he lives down here. The field down here with all the like airplanes, the graveyard down here, he crashed a plane a couple years ago into that graveyard.
Oh God.
But he survived.
This is a graveyard?
Yeah, it's a graveyard down there.
Well, we had an updraft just there. And
there's the wind.
There it is.
There it is.
Luckily we didn't have that the whole way, huh?
Yeah.
That turbulence knocked the camera mount and now it's crooked.
513 Sierra Juliet, Palmdale altimeter 2985, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, 2985, 30 Juliet.
Sierra Juliet, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, 513 Sierra Juliet. Gee, I guess we're not going to see the space shuttle land today, right? They're not flying. So a space shuttle go around. There's a twin Cessna.
70 Charlie Bravo, climb maintain 13,000, contact LA Center 132.5.
Look at that compass throw, Robert, down to the left. You see it? In the super long runways? Wait, you'll see it in a second. The numbers have to be 100 feet big, man.
This is what I was referring to. Check out how big those compass road numbers are. Now look closely where I cropped it. That is a 747, and that's how tall those numbers are.
That's huge. Wow.
All right, so the airport is over there.
513 Sierra Juliet, flighting 190.
190, 3 Sierra Juliet. Seems like we're going, like we're standing still. We might as well be. We've got all powered back.
We should see if we could do touch and goes at
Edward, yeah. 513 Sierra Juliet, we'd like to do touch and go and use the overrun.
Yep.
The overrun is insane. All right, 190, there's our 190. So, you guys can feel free to speak up if you see here, anything that you think I'm doing that I should be doing differently. Don't be afraid to speak up. Where IFR controlled is pretty hard to foul up, really. What's the wind? The wind's a tailwind at 4, crosswind at 38. That's like, oh, that's nothing. Oh, 38. Oh, that's nothing. What's it on the ground? 30. Oh, that's nothing. Do you see the airport anywhere? I have no idea what to look for.
See one right
no,
there.
because here's the route. I mean, we're gonna go this way.
I know.
So that's not it.
I was trying to figure
that's
out.
Not it.
So there's one up here. That's probably Palmdale over there.
Yeah, I think
those big hangars
we're lined up for the final. Hey, why would go there? What the hell?
Those big hangars are the.
Over 513 Sierra Juliet, set to maintain 5,000.
Okay, leaving 7 for 5,000, 3 Sierra Juliet.
Number 513 Sierra Juliet, flight heading 230, maintain out about 5,000 total establishment, public shape approach, cleared GPS, runway only 24.
230 and 5,000 total established, cleared for the approach at 3 Sierra Juliet. I think we can activate the approach. Anybody agree?
Yep. Good to me.
And let's go ahead and arm it. Looks like a little bit of a left turn. It doesn't look straight in from Pringle. Look like a little left turn. And then let's put the bug on the runway heading, 240. So we're established, but we're going to stop at 5,000 until the glide path comes in. Now we're indicating 160, but now we have a headwind of 32. So we're only showing 132 across the ground. I think I'm seeing the runway there. I'm not sure. The airport, I'm not sure. That's why we're on IFR. When you have to get out of the airport and ask them, what airport is this? You're in trouble. See how the gauge...
Sierra Juliet, tower.
Going to tower now, 3 Sierra Juliet. Thanks, and good morning. Tower, good morning, 513 Sierra Juliet. It's checking on 5,000 on the approach. Trinnell is 226 away, and we're about to grab a glide slope. 94 knots for Joel because of the 33 headwind.
Yeah.
Golden Eagle 3 Sierra Juliet, wind 250 at 26, gust 35, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land 24, and we are crossing Tringle now, 3 Sierra Juliet.
Minimums.
There's minimum, there's your sight. Now you can feel the wind coming a little bit from here.
Yep.
Look at, you have no Bazzi, no Pappy here. So minimums, I'll put full flaps in, full mixture, we'll leave the props alone. You look like you're going slow, but you are. It's the airspeed that counts. I'm expecting to get blown over from right to left from that wind, so I'm hugging the right side. 3 greens. Good airspeed. Okay, not a greaser, but acceptable.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 27, not crosswind.
Hey, it's funny, that windsock is like straight out.
Just straight out, yeah.
Golden Eagle 3 Sierra Juliet, turn left when able. Taxi parking by Alpha, remain this frequency.
Okay, we're taxiing Alpha and remain this frequency with you, 3 Sierra Juliet.
Thanks for riding along, and check out the return trip home. It was quite the trip.